What's for breakfast in China? The vast majority of Chinese people have never had a bowl of cereal in their lives, and Western-style toast hasn't made its way into breakfast routines. Instead, most working-age Chinese people pick up a bite to eat on their way to work, usually from street-side restaurants or carts set up at busy intersections. At these stands, you can purchase many variations on a similar set of ingredients: fried eggs, fried dough, oil, and a splattering of veggies. The menu at each cart usually consists of just one item, but put a bunch of these carts in a row, and you've got a variety of options for quick, easy, and until recently, cheap breakfast. But following the early October national holiday, Chinese people around the country woke up to a rude surprise. Prices of breakfast items had all gone up over the holiday. Netizens gathered on forums and shared stories of how their local favorites had seen 20+% markups over the week. In Lanzhou, the nationally renowned beef noodles finally broke the 5 yuan barrier. In Wuhan, the local specialty of regan mian, hot dry noodles, also saw price increases to over 3 yuan. And in Guiyang, changwang noodles have been pushing 7 yuan. One Sichuan paper estimated that across the country, the cost of breakfast went up 20% over the holiday. Converted into dollars, these prices sound cheap. A bowl of beef noodles for 70 cents would be a steal in America. But for ordinary Chinese people in second and third tier cities, 1 yuan is equal to about $1 in terms of their salary and purchasing power. In these terms, price increases of 1 yuan spell trouble for middle and low income Chinese people. One net user vented his frustration online. Quote, "The beef noodles outside my building went up in price. They finally broke the 5 yuan barrier and are now 6 yuan. That's a 20% increase in 1 year. When are salaries ever going to go up by that much? If the price jumps again, I just won't be able to eat it." The post-holiday jump was sudden, but many see it as a continuation of a long-term trend that sees the cost of food, especially breakfast, rising faster than salaries in China. Unlike with many industries in China, consumers don't point the finger at businesses taking in monopoly profits. Everyone knows that the breakfast market has very low barriers to entry. All one needs is a cart and a hot plate, essentially, and it's clear that the woman frying your egg outside is not rolling in cash. Instead, it's the rising cost of ingredients and housing prices that have pushed up the cost of breakfast. Though headline inflation numbers have remained low, the cost of food, especially vegetables, has continued to march upwards. As for those operating out of rented spaces, the housing bubble also pushed up rental prices across much of China. The result has been a steady increase in the cost of breakfast, especially for those using rental spaces.